what's up everyone? Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound. I'm Sean, and today we're going to open up probably a rarity in my neck of the woods, and that's going to be rolls from the East Coast. We have 7 rolls of quarters here, and we also have a +1 that I'll show you here momentarily. But the reason why that these are so special is that, well, yeah, like I'd said, we are on the West Coast. We find a lot of West Coast rolls that have nothing but those pesky Denver minted coins. And yeah, there's not nearly as much possibilities of finding some good stuff out of these errors, varieties, you name it. These are the rolls right here. These were all supplied and donated by a friend of the channel, Mark Love. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So we got these 7 rolls, and then we also have another roll. This is a brand spanking new roll of War in the Pacific quarters. How exciting is that? But we're going to go through all 7 rolls in this, and then I will open up the other roll in a separate video. And guess what, guys? This is a Blue Ridge eligible video, and so is the next one. So for every single notable error or variety that we pull out here, or a piece of silver, there might be a silver quarter somewhere lurking in here. I will be awarding some money into the Blue Ridge bounty pool. So just to get you guys recapped, we are at $37.50 for the Blue Ridge bounty for the month of January. For those of you that don't know, we do coin roll hunting videos all through the month, and then for all the finds that we have, we add money to this bounty. At the end of the month, we will do a randomizer giveaway to one lucky winner, and then I will simply PayPal gift or Venmo that cash to that individual. A little way of giving back, plus it also makes these roll opening videos a little bit more bearable, seeing as how they could be 20-30 minutes or longer. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. My light is a little bit funky, so you know, if it seems like it's too bright, my apologies. I have actually a couple different light sources going on in here. Opening up my window right now as we speak. Don't know if that'll help, but anyways, let's go ahead and see what we have here. Maybe there might be a West Point quarter lurking in these rolls, maybe a nice cud die break, a double to die. You just never know. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, because I save 1983 quarters, not really super special in circulated condition, I do save the 83s. And for every 83 quarter that we do come across, I will add $1 to the Blue Ridge bounty pool. So, you know, it's not going to be nothing, that's for sure. But I do save them, sell them as a roll for a double face in my neck of the woods. So anyways, there we go. We're going to do a quick kind of like review of the front and back of the coins. If there's anything notable where I need to get underneath a magnifier, I will do so. But man, it sure was nice to see some Philadelphia minted coins in here. Oh, there's one of those Harper's Ferries. Let's see if we have a double to die on here. And let's see, I think we might have a doubled pane. And we do. Man, these windows are so tiny. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our first variety. So I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me go ahead and put my magnifier up close. This is posing a little bit more challenge, but you could see right above that first doorway. Let me switch my fingers. Sorry, guys. I mean, I could go to the phone scope, but that would have to include me switching up cameras. But if you could see right above the door, you could see an extra window pane. Anyways, take my word for it. That's $2.50 added to the pool. Already, we're up to 40 bucks. Cha-ching, baby. Very nice. I'll have, because there's so many attributable double to dies for that one particular date, I'm going to have to actually scour throughout all of the different attributions. I think there's like 100 or some ridiculous amount of money or 100 or so ridiculous amount of varieties, DDRs for the Harper's Ferry. But that was certainly nice to come across one of those right away. So yeah, man, Philadelphia quarters. This is what it looks like, huh, Mark? The man has been accumulating boxes upon boxes of these, and I am just, oh wait, what's this Denver in here? Hold the phone. This is not supposed to be in here. I'm just kidding. I kid. But yeah, this is a rare treat for me. I don't normally come across this level of Philadelphia coins. A lot of fun. Very, very, very cool. 7 rolls. Heck, I'll take it. But yeah, there's American Memorial Park, huh? Philadelphia. So that's what that looks like. Oh man, there's a Denver State Quarter, South Carolina, and North Dakota. Let me see what this like. Is that better? You know, geez. Let me do this. I have another lighting here. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Let's go ahead and give this one a whirl. Because if it works, why not, right? This is actually another ring light that I have. It's a little bit more muted, a little bit better, plus it's more directional. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I can even scale down the brightness too a little bit. There, let's see how this looks. I think this is going to be a lot better for you guys. Yeah, it's not as yellow, which is nice. All right, so yeah, okay, yeah, that's much better. All right, let's play around with that. But yeah, man, there's a Denver. Yeah, I can imagine the amount of Denvers that are going to. Wow, El Yunky? Huh. Pretty interesting. The amount of Philadelphia coins in here, it's going to rock my mind for a little bit. And keep in mind, on these other coins right here, these other national parks, you know, because of the way that these are produced, there are possibilities of doubling like toward the center of the coin. I believe they call that class 9. But man, oh man, this is very, very cool. All right, so 95. Might have to break this one up in a couple videos here, to go along with the Warren Pacific roll that we have there. Man, it's just so cool. I mean, look at this thing. This coin is in pretty good shape, for being like 15 years old. Yeah, I got Butterfingers this morning. I'm super slow rolling through these coins only because it's a shock to me. I don't come across Philadelphia rolls as much, and I'm so happy and blessed, man, to be able to open this here for you here in California. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, Homestead. Maybe we have a double pane on this one too, or a double. No, that's a Denver. Shoot. Well, yeah. Philadelphia struck Homesteads. You could come across the double pump handle, which is the DDR number 4, I believe. Pretty cool variety on the Homestead Philadelphia's. So it's 2015. Okay, so here's the next roll. There you go. Oh man, this is such a beautiful thing. Now I'm gonna have to spend another 2 hours going through each individual coin to look for errors, because some of them aren't readily apparent, and sometimes, you know, in the coin roll hunting game, it's more about what other things you could find on the coins and less about the actual just like the superficial stuff like silver. Like, you know, you could open up a roll and see right away that you have a silver coin. Look at that thing. That thing's worn down. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. There's a few Denvers sprinkled in there. You know, in much the same fashion too, here on the West Coast, you know, the rolls are about 80% Denver. And for those of you who are, you know, really into varieties and stuff, there's less varieties to be found in the Denver quarters. Only because, you know, the Denver Mint is, look at this. This is a Philadelphia Bicentennial. Yeah, I come across more of the Denvers, which is not a bad thing because there's a really nice DDO. I actually have a very prime example of that coin graded by PCGS. But like I was saying, the Denver Mint is just really spot on with their quality control. Okay, they, you know, most of the time they won't even let any varieties through. Okay, they're really good at spotting stuff like that. You know, Philadelphia coins like this one right here. I mean, that looks like a scratch, but you could find the Spitting Eagles. I wouldn't necessarily award anything for those type of coins, but again, it's just the neat part of it. You know, it's amazing. It's good stuff all around. But anyways, it's really, really good to be able to go through some Philadelphia rolls. Might be able to, you know, fill a few albums. Some of the other coins that I don't have, I bought my youngest daughter a state quarter / national park quarter album. It's kind of neat. It's got cardboard cutout type affair, but that looks to be a lot of fun. But yeah, this is incredible stuff here. I know I keep repeating myself, don't I? So we'll do 4 rolls on this video, and then do, so there's paint there, and then we'll do another 4 on the next video. So we'll break it up into 2 parts for you guys, and then we'll add in the Warren Pacific. This might be like a 65 or something like that. Theodore Roosevelt. So we're already through 2 rolls, but I wasted some valuable time with the lighting setup. 92 and an 84. No 83s yet, surprisingly. Let's see. Roll number 3 in this video. And when I'm able to cut down the video in 2 parts, you know, give you guys a little bit of a break in there. Because like I had said and mentioned on many other videos, that you gotta give your eyes a break when you're going through coins of this magnitude. Especially me, when I'm constantly underneath the magnifier. Believe me, I spent a lot more time under the magnifier, and it could really play around with your head. That's for sure. So wow, that's pretty. That's a good looking one. I don't think I have that one in my album. 97p. There's a D94, 66, and a Fort Moultrie. Yeah, I have to show a little restraint from just blowing through these coins. I actually have to flip them over for the Philadelphias, because you just never know. Yeah, you go through every single 66 for that spectacular double to die offers, which are out there, and it's a very, very rare and very expensive coin, even in low ball condition. Ellis Island, man, very nice. I'm gonna have to go back through here and pick out some of the nicer ones for the album. 65, there's 89. Finding a cut or a pretty nasty die break or something like that sure would be nice. They are out there, that's for sure. Arizona. All right, so we got about half a roll left here. 94. It's a Denver, right? Yeah, Arkansas, Illinois. Here's a 77. deteriorated dies, it looks like. A lot of weakness in there. It's 81. There's another one here. Saratoga. There's a 79D. American Memorial. Philadelphia with some roll damage when they're crimping up the end of the roll. All right, and then we got our last little bit of roll number 3 here. Yeah, some more roll damage there on the Everglades. There's a North Carolina. Here's another American Memorial Park. Is that the roll that I have here? No, that's War in the Pacific. It's a full roll right there. Apparently, Mark had mentioned that those roll, because he has a few boxes of straight up virgin 2019 War in the Pacifics, that he has come away with some West Points out of there. And I know it's kind of like yesterday's news, because the new ones, or the 2020s rather, we're in 2021 already, has the privy mark on them. So there's Hawaii. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more roll. We'll do this one here on the end, and then we'll cut this video, and then we'll go on to part 2. So at the very least, you guys get 2 parts of a Blue Ridge Bounty video, which is nice. So we're up to 40 bucks, just to recap up to this point. So there's a Lowell P. Great Basins. Make sure you keep an eye out for these too, because there is some Class 9 doubling on these. If you guys need a reference for which double the dies and varieties to find on these quarters, VarietyVista.com is a great resource. Go ahead and check them out, and I highly recommend that you bookmark that page, so that way you can always go back and attribute some of your coins. Maybe you saw something that looked interesting, and you wanted to see if it's out there. There's a lot of varieties that have yet to be discovered out there. Philadelphia Arches, Denver 97, Denver 1990. There's another Arches, Denver. Let's see, here's a 88. Philadelphia, Oklahoma. We got New York, Louisiana, 81P, and that's it for that one. All right, so we have about half a roll left here. Sure was a pleasure. Thank you guys for joining in as we forge forward with the Blue Ridge Bounty. I'm glad to be able to bring this program back with the help and support of not only the local folks that want to sell me their rolled coins, but for folks like Mark, who, by the way, Mark, I could buy rolls off of you next time and pay for shipping, that want to help out, because that is awesome, and I could certainly use the support. So that way, we can make these roll hunt videos a little bit more of a regular process and a type of video on our channel. I know I don't do them that often. Oh boy, that's a shame. Don't know if there's, yeah, it's a P too. I'll check that out here momentarily. Is that one there? To make them a regular part of our channel. I know a lot of other YouTubers love doing the roll hunts. I know you guys love doing them as well. But I'm the first channel to offer a cashback bounty program that I think will have a lot of legs, and it will continue on that process and see what happens. So let me go ahead and check out this one. I mean, it's damaged, but no, I don't see a double window pane on this one. Hey, but we did come across one. That's for sure, which is nice. That was a nice catch. All right, so for those of you that hung around to the end of the video, it's only 20 minutes long this time around, but I wanted to offer up a little bit of a reward for the first person to comment in the video and say, let me figure out so the first person to comment 2021 is a year of change. So type in 2021 is a year of change. The first person to do that, I will send them a 2019 War in the Pacific West Point quarter. All right, so this one will be yours. So for the first person to say that on my comments, and it'll all be timestamped. So the one with the earliest timestamp will win this quarter. I will get your information. But yeah, you will be the winner of this War in the Pacific West Point quarter. So 2021 is the year of change, is what you're going to type in. All right, that's going to go ahead and do it. We're up to $40 on the Blue Ridge Bounty. We will go ahead and do a part 2 video on the last 4 rolls, including the BU roll of War in the Pacific. Maybe we'll come away with a West Point or 2. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. As always, Coinaholics, we are discovering together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It was certainly a pleasure. You guys take care, and I'll see you on part 2.